Hi everyone, I'm finally back. I really want to talk about books more, and I've been trying to find the time and energy to do it. Life has been super busy. I went back to work at my old job after taking some time off and traveling this summer. We moved into a house, so I'd been living in a separate apartment and then moved in with my boyfriend, and we got this house after looking for a little while, and we love it. It's still a little sparse. I need to get my bookshelf back here with some books, that kind of thing, but I want to get back to making book videos and actually talk about some other things in life I'm trying to do, like get in a good financial situation, get my budget under control, and start saving and saving for some things in the future. But today I wanted to just pop on because I recently made friends with a indie author, like in person, like we know each other in real life, and became friends and talked about books and stuff. And I wanted to share her books with you because she's still trying to build her reputation and get more eyes on her books, and that is near and dear to my heart. One of the things, I used to be a librarian. I say that very often because it's kind of a huge part of my life, that I still feel like I'm a librarian. Like my goal in life is to help people find information and help people find books they want to read, and like that's not just like, so I left actually working in libraries, but if the right opportunity came, I would go back. But if I never work in a library again, I still feel like I'm a librarian who, that's like sort of one of my goals in life is to get people information and get people reading great books that they will love. So when I met Aurora, so her name's Aurora Lillard, so I hope you'll go check her out. When I met Aurora, we talked a lot about books and writing and all that, and so it's really fun to talk about that stuff, but we want to get more eyes on her books. So this is the first in this series that she has. It's Snowed In with Sin. This was published a couple years ago, and she just recently published the second in the series, and I'll show a screenshot of that because I don't have a physical copy of that yet. I bought the books on ebook, but I knew as a library person, or I assumed that as a library person, something that helps readers find books and helps authors get their books in front of people is to be in libraries. So I knew that my local library allows purchase suggestions. So you see, this is actually a library copy that I requested from my library, and if they can get it, so they may not be able to get the book that you want from, like, say, an ebook because it's only on Kindle Unlimited and they're not allowed to purchase those for the library. But if the author is making it available in physical form, you may be able to request it and they may be able to purchase it and add it to the library. So they were able to do that. And I'm actually looking forward to reading, even though I bought her books in ebook, I'm looking forward to reading the physical books too, because I don't have a Kindle reader right now. I am saving up hopefully to get one eventually. But even if I don't, I really enjoy holding the books. I really enjoy reading them. I'm an older person. I was reading, I've been reading books a long time, and it's sort of like, that's a happy memory for me, is to have the books physically. So as much as I do, like I had a Kindle reader before, it was an older one. It stopped working. So it's on my list to eventually try to get one. But I'm gonna ask for the second book in her series, hopefully after I finish this one. Maybe I should go ahead and request it now actually, and just go ahead and it'll be in the works because it takes a little time. But this actually came quite fast. It came within a few weeks to my library, and I was able to check it out. So your library may have a part of their website where you can request materials. And if there's an author you really want to read their books physically, or if you want to get their audiobooks, sometimes audiobooks are available for the indie authors that you can only read in Kindle Unlimited. Sometimes it's possible to get an audiobook. So, ask your librarian at your local library. You can submit requests, but then ask them like what they're able to get. They can tell you a little bit more about what their collection policy is like and what they are able to buy and able to put into their collection. But I was excited to get that and kind of do two things that are important to me, which is support authors, support friends, but also support my library. And that's another thing I think I've been falling off on. When we moved into this house, my local library, and actually I've worked at a bunch of libraries, but one that I used to work at is actually literally down the street. Like, I could walk to it. It's a little unsafe in Florida. We've already discussed that roads are not designed for pedestrians, they're designed for cars. So I'm more likely gonna drive to it, but I could walk to it on a nice day. So it is really that close. And even just with how busy life is, work takes so much of my time and energy that even stopping by the library at the end of the day is sometimes just, it's more than I want to deal with. But I want to continue to support my library. So I'm going to try to do that, have like a regular, at least go in and check out a few books, request some stuff that I've been wanting. I mean, I obviously use the Libby app a lot. I use that for ebooks and, pretty much audiobooks like a lot of people. I do my audiobooks on Libby because it's fantastic. But I want to go in and like actually physically support the library because, as I said, I like physical books. I like to hold them, read them, and I don't need to own them. Like, I'll be happy to return this copy. Anything else I check out from there, I'm happy to return it and let someone else use it. I don't have to have a huge book collection, but I want that library to still be there. I want my library to still be able to justify buying physical books and having that available, and just supporting the library and the people who work there in asking questions and using the facilities that they have. They can answer a lot of general questions. They can help do research. They can help look information up that you might not be familiar with. It's a great place to go for that. But I'm probably kind of preaching to the choir here. You all are already book people and you know that libraries are great resources, but I've met people who are book readers who are like, why would you go to a library anymore? Everything's online. Why would you need to do that? And I just always like to remind people that it's a great resource. And if you're on a budget, if you're trying to save money, yes, you can probably get a lot of books for free on your e-reader online, and there's so many good deals for getting stuff cheap, but it's also a great place to go if you need help looking up information, finding authoritative information, and I encourage you to go support your library. And as I said, even if you just read ebooks, see if the library can buy them and get them to you on your e-reader, and then you will definitely save money because it's a service you're already paying for, and then you don't have to spend all of your own money on books when you're a book lover, and it's a temptation to do that. So that's just what I wanted to talk about today. So again, that's the important part of this video is my friend Aurora Lillard has a couple of books out in this series. She has told me there's a few more coming in this series. So if you like cozy fantasy, this one is obviously set in winter. So it's actually the perfect time to start reading it. It's been nice here in Florida, but it's still pretty warm. But I'm in the mood for the wintry vibes and cozy vibes. So this will be great. So if you're looking for something like that, if you're into like steamy romance, cozy fantasy, and you want to check something out, again, please go take a look at her books. If you have Kindle Unlimited, you can just go read it right now and go check it out and read through it right now and make her day. And it's always nice to see people who, creative people who are going after their dreams and making things happen. And let's go support her while she grows her author profile and gets her name out there. So thanks for watching today. I hope to see you again soon, and hopefully with some more interesting stuff behind me. I'll try to get some books in the background like a good booktuber, and we'll talk again next time. Thanks and have a great day.